guys, so this video is going to be my updated skincare routine, and don't mind my hair. I wanted to make sure all of my hair was out of my face so that you could see what we're actually talking about today, my skin. So before I go into the products that I wanted to mention with you guys, I feel like I should kind of tell you the background on my skin. I have dry to normal skin. I wouldn't say it's too dry, I wouldn't say it's oily ever, but I would definitely say it's more in like the normal range. You never see dry patches, it's just kind of normal. But if I did have to go one side or the other, I guess I would have to say dry. But the thing about these products is it could really work with any kind of skin type. I don't believe it's really structured for just dry skin, just normal skin. I believe this could work for anybody, but I couldn't say if you guys have oily skin that it would definitely work for you. So just kind of take it how you want it. So first thing, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I clean my face at nighttime, how I make sure everything is out of my skin so that the next day my skin is bright and it doesn't have any kind of imperfection. First thing I'll show you is my face wash. This has been the face wash Preston and I have been using for several months now. This is the Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser. We get this from Costco. Oh my god. Athena just farted. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe right now. Wow. Anyway, Preston and I have been using this for several months now, and I really enjoy this product because it's very gentle on the skin. And I have a skincare video that I think I filmed like 5 years ago on my channel. It may even be on the other channel I used to have. I don't even know. But it was explaining like my ways of skincare and how I feel skincare should be. And I mentioned that I believe that gentle products are better for your skin because you don't have a lot of unnecessary chemicals. You're not putting a lot of chemicals on your skin. So I've always said to find a product that doesn't have a lot in there. And this one doesn't have a very big ingredient list. It's probably a little bit longer than a lot of the ingredients that I've ever said to like have in your list. It's like more than what I usually will recommend, but it's still a very great cleanser. You can use this every day. It's dermatologist developed for sensitive skin. It rinses clean without over drying. All of that is true. For myself, I always feel like I want my skin to feel dry when I'm done showering. I don't want it to feel like it still has stuff on it, any kind of residue. I don't want it to feel like anything is on my skin when I'm done cleansing it. So I want it to feel dry, but this definitely doesn't leave it over dry. So yeah, I definitely recommend this cleanser. I do recommend like Cetaphil cleansers, anything that's like dermatologist recommended, anything that like you've heard the dermatologist recommend to people. I really, you know, like those products. So this one I've really enjoyed, Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser. This is the cleanser that I use every day to wash my face. I use this morning and nighttime. I use it right when I get up in the morning. I wash my face with this. I don't use a lot of product, just enough. Wash my face with this, and then I go on to my next step, which is my moisturizing step. I'm right now using the Equate Beauty. It's comparative to the Olay Active Hydrating Beauty Fluid Lotion. This feels just like it. It's a little bit thicker than the Beauty Fluid, I think, but it's a really great moisturizer. I highly recommend it. All the moisturizers that I love are this one. This one would be my favorite. It's the St. Ives Timeless Skin Collagen Elastin Moisturizer. This one's another favorite. I also love the Boots Sensitive Skin Moisturizing Lotion. I forget what it's called, but it's been in so many of my videos. I've really enjoyed that moisturizer. I enjoy Cetaphil moisturizers. Anything that's gentle, anything that's very, very hydrating are the kind that I like to use. But I've been using this one for several months now, and I really enjoy it. I love the way that it makes my skin feel. It really makes your skin feel really soft, and I really enjoyed this one. So I highly recommend after you wash your skin, moisturize it. I am not one to do toning. I feel like toning actually makes my skin worse, and I know it for a lot of people it makes it better, but for mine it actually makes it worse. So I go straight from cleansing to moisturizing, and then I go on, I put on my makeup, and that is all I do for like the morning time. But now we need to remove the makeup. So what I use to remove it is I go ahead and I take a any kind of like makeup remover cleansing sheet. What's it called? Makeup remover wipe. This one is the one that I'm working on right now. It's the LA Fresh Oil-Free Face Cleanser. I got this in my Ipsy Glam bag, I think like last month or something like that. I really enjoy these wipes, but the only problem is that they're not very wet, so you really just wipe your face once and like there's no wetness on it, so you have to keep like rinsing it under the water, which is kind of annoying. But these are the softest makeup remover wipes I've ever tried in my whole life. They are so, so soft. But I go ahead and I wipe my whole face with this, and then I use Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. Now, I don't always have to use this. Sometimes I'll use like an oil-based eye makeup remover, but I really enjoy this one to remove all of your eye makeup. It gets everything off. It doesn't break you out at all, but it gets everything off. I'm like almost done. I'm at the very, very bottom of it. but I love Pond's. It was recommended by my acting instructor. We were doing like prosthetics like on our face, like giving moles and all this different stuff and putting on different makeup on our face, and he said that the #1 thing to use is Pond's, and that's coming from someone who's been in Broadway, who's been, you know, on film, and you know, that's just what they always use. So I went ahead and picked it up. I've used it before then, but it was just cool getting, you know, him to say that that was really good at removing makeup. So I use these two together to remove makeup, and then after that I go ahead and use my cleanser again, and I use my cleanser with my Clarisonic every single day. I don't believe it's too harsh on my skin. I have the setting on like sensitive setting, and I have the sensitive brush head on top, and then I have this. So for me, that's not too harsh on my skin. For others, I can see where it could be a little bit harsh. So you could use this maybe once a week, you know, once every other day. Sometimes if I notice it's too harsh on my skin, I will use this every other day rather than every day. But this is how I remove the rest of the makeup and all of the products that I've had on my face during that day. So that's pretty much all I do to ensure my skin is clear. I drink a lot of water in a day. You know, a lot of people say my hair grows fast, my nails will grow fast, you know, my skin will always be glowing, and it's because of the water I drink in a day. I mean, Preston always says I'm gonna drown in my own body because I drink so much water, and it's just how I've been. I was always athletic, so we were always told to have so much water before practice or before a game. So it's just kind of how I grew up. So water is a really, really big thing on keeping your skin very bright. And if ever I have any blemishes, I usually will just make sure that I don't touch them. I don't pop them at all. You will never see me in the mirror popping my blemishes. I always just leave them alone, and that's why I don't have a lot of scarring. I see a lot of younger people nowadays, they're popping their pimples, they're popping, you know, anything that's on their face, and that's what's causing the scarring, and that's what's causing it to spread. If you just leave it alone, which I know can be hard to do, just cover it with some concealer, you'll be fine. You don't need to pop it, and I know that sounds disgusting, but it's true. Just don't touch it. Don't mess with it, because you're going to spread the bacteria, and it's just gross. So that's pretty much the only advice that I have. If you do actually get acne, just don't mess with it. Don't touch it. You know, you will need to go to the dermatologist, chances are, to get some sort of cream or ointment to keep it under control. I will sometimes use the acne spot treatment from Clean and Clear. I use that if I get really bad breakouts during that time of the month, but other than that, I don't use any kind of salicylic acid. It's very, very bad for your skin if you don't need it. Please don't use it on your skin. It is so, so bad for your skin if you don't need it. No salicylic acid, no benzoyl peroxide or whatever it's called. Don't put those on your skin. If you have clear skin, don't ruin it. You will ruin it if you put those products on your skin. But that's all that I have to show you guys. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. I know that Google Plus is now taking over YouTube and trying to do the comments, so make sure you fix that. Make sure you connect your Google Plus and your YouTube together. If you don't have Google Plus, make one so that you can always comment on videos. Don't become strangers now because they have completely redesigned YouTube, which I think is so stupid. But don't become strangers now. Make sure you connect the two. Make sure you thumbs this video up. Send this video to anyone who's having trouble with their skincare. Make sure that you tweet this video for me, and I will see all of you guys in my next one. Take care, everyone.